The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
First play and a first pass for Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. .43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. Just shy of the 30. They'll start the drive with Love here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Pickett to throw on 1st down. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. That one goes for 8 yards. The Steelers had 8 and 3 now, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust instead of just talking about winning, you know, the very next game.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cards are going to have it here just past the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week. And in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally,
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Now Pickett. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Josh Allen has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by McCloud. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Room here to run. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 37. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back to throw. Pickett. Being chased out left. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it was finished off by the Chase Claypool touchdown catch. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Farrell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Murray going to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do.
A fight for it, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Screen pass to Connor. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As now we send you outdoor. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit. That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backs.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 33. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Murray. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Josh Allen able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 26. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Flush to his right. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Rolling to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Pickett's throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Pickett sets up play action. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23.
137 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
Touchdown!
Calvin Austin.
His first touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes our score 17-0. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And in the end, a Calvin Austin touchdown grab finished the drive off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. Farrell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards.
And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here's Pickett.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game.
Buda Baker with a pick. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Murray.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Jacobs going to try the middle. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now on 2nd and 13.
Pickett. Well, Pickens pulls it in. What a play.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Alex Leatherwood, the Alabama man, called for the penalty there. Pickett back to throw. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers.
From 21 yards away.
And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. Expected from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Shotgun now for Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
A 40-yard punt, no return.
The Steelers ready to take over on offense. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Rolling to his right. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They opt to go for it, and they get it. First and goal after a pickup of 5. Here's Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Pickett.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them...
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Murray now on first down. Escaping the pressure, and a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Murray with a third and long. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I liked about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed